Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Kisha. For those of you who are new here, I blog every day at kjaggers.com. The link is below. So I'm back with my September favorites, September empties. A lot of it is pet stuff. I got a lot of beauty stuff, some household stuff, a couple food items. So we got to get right into it or this video will be super long. Let's start with the pet stuff. If you guys don't own dogs or cats, skip through because obviously you won't need to watch this part, but if you do have pets, it might be beneficial to watch. So let's start with the cats because I actually have their stuff closest to me. My cats have been on a very loose diet for years. They've had Fancy Feast, canned food every night with free feed of dry food, and their dry food would be a mix of maybe Iams and sometimes Purina cat foods, just a mix, and they've been fine with that. But when our dog got sick, we decided to, get him care, and we thought we would switch over our cat's diet too, just as a precaution. And it's been a hard process. So I tried to take them off the not so healthy foods and put them on, good foods. This premium, super premium cat food by Petguard I got in my local Ingles. And it was like $15, I think. And it's, how many pounds is it? It's 4 pounds, which for 4 cats isn't that much. But my cats hated it. I did force them to eat it. I left it out. No canned food. They ate it. But they didn't like it. That was more than clear. So I decided to try something else. So I went for the Halo Spot Stew Wild Salmon recipe. It's a holistic nutrition made with only the best real food ingredients. Again, my picky cats couldn't stand this. This is 6 pounds and it was like over $20. So yeah, we won't be getting that again. Romeo, I had 2 of these. These are the Rachel Ray Nutrish Super Premium Cat Food for Cats. I had 2 of these samples. He actually tore one up in my bed, tore the plastic with his teeth, and got out some of the cat food and sat there on my bed and ate it. This one I opened and poured into a little bowl just to make it easier. They certainly like this better, but even though it says no ground corn, no wheat, no soy, then the ingredients still on these, or is in this one, is still not as good as some of the other ones. But just to keep my cats happy, I went back and got them some cheaper food, and I'm not too happy about it, but they are so finicky. I just decided to let them have what they wanted in respect to, Iams or, a natural food that still is not as quality, but better quality. And with Cooper, our dog, he started suffering from seizures, and it started around 2 or 3 months ago. I did a video about that. You can check it out by clicking on the link right there that will pop up in a separate window that you can watch later. But when that happened, it freaked my family out, and we took him to the vet and we started doing everything differently, including his food. So we put him on a grain-free, all-natural diet. And we tried quite a few dog foods. Now, for some people that might not be good because, our dog has like a iron stomach. And he used to eat tree limbs and twigs. And, he's got a tough stomach. So, switching him often hasn't been a problem for us, but if your dog's very sensitive, it could cause some major issues to switch their food. But I'm going to tell you about a few experiences we've had with the dog foods. One of them that we tried was the Earthborn Holistic, and this is obviously a grain-free dog food, which is all these dog foods I'm about to show you are grain-free. This one says with lean red meat, protein from bison, grain-free optimal holistic nutrition for dogs, wholesome antioxidant nutrition rich, natural vegetables and fruits in every bite, balanced omega-3, omega-6, help the environment, join and save the trees, I guess. But this is expensive. This was like, I don't know, over $30, and it is 14 pounds. Cooper didn't care for this. And again, I made him finish it, but this wasn't a favorite. It really was not. And it's one of those that are grain-free, and there's not a ton of true grain-free foods. And I have been really doing my research. You'll see with a couple more. But this one really isn't a favorite, but it's something I wanted to share with you guys, tell you guys that my dog didn't like it that much. He turned his nose up to it the first couple times, but he did eat it. And I kind of feel like, you know, the return policy on dog food is not always good. If I open this and our dog don't like it, or I get it, I cannot return it. So he has to eat it, and it's grain-free. That's what matters most to me right now, and it's mostly all natural, so he just had to deal with it, and he made it through it, but we won't be, you know, repurchasing that. So the dog food that the vet recommended was the Taste of the Wild, a South kind of dog food, South Canyon canine formula with wild boar. It's a grain-free diet. And I had never heard of it. It's called Taste of the Wild. Again, this is like $40, and it's 14 pounds. And Cooper likes this. He eats it well. It seems to do well with his stomach. We have been seizure-free since he went to the vet that day. So with the medication and the diet change, it's been good. So since he liked it, I got him a different one recently, and that one is the roasted fowl, Taste of the Wild. Again, over $35 for this 14-pound bag. That's pretty expensive, but you know, it's changed everything, and you know, with the medicine and the diet change, it's really helping. And hopefully, he's losing weight. I'm still trying to work him out. However, his absolute favorite that I can tell by the way he eats was the Blue Wilderness grain-free natural evolutionary diet with life-source bits in the duck recipe. Sorry for the glare. The bags are shiny. This is his favorite brand. And so after he finishes up what he has, now we'll probably go right back to this. So this is our favorite for September. He loves this dog food. It's very healthy. I'll probably do a more in-depth review on it and talk about it a little bit more sometime soon. But we love it, and he loves. You know, we love it. He loves it. He's happy to eat when we put that out. And I mix it with squash and broccoli. Lots of natural foods that will help him. So moving on, let's just kind of switch it up. We're going to go into makeup and beauty stuff. So one of the things I finally, well, almost have used up is the St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. I've talked about it a ton of times. This lasted for almost a year, and there's just a little bit in there. I'll finish that up in a couple of days. I love this. I know some people say it's too abrasive on their skin, but I find it really does work well. It makes my face smooth, and it's reasonable. You can find it at your drugstores, your grocery stores. Usually it's in a tube, but if you find it this size, it's you know, going to last forever. I've had this for a very long time. Another facial cleansing item I've really been enjoying is the Garnier Clean Nourishing Cleansing Oil. I love this because it really does get off the waterproof mascara. And it's hard to get that off sometimes without pulling out eyelashes. I do make my own makeup remover. I've just been busy and I haven't made it. And I really wanted to try this. And I really like it. I just put a couple pumps on a cotton ball or a cotton round on dry skin. Just take it across your face, across your makeup, and wash it. And this is obviously for dry skin, which I think we're all getting because winter is on its way and the climate's changing for so many of us. This has been great for my skin, and I love it. Now, I always wash afterwards, so I don't just leave that on my skin. Another item that I finished up that I really liked a lot, except for the smell, was this Doctor's Dermalogic Formula Brightening Cleanser. And it had like a peppermint smell, but it really does even out your skin tone. It smooths your skin. It left my skin feeling kind of tight, and I really like that. I like when I feel like my skin is tight. And I like it enough I might have to buy the full size. So, love that. Makeup wise, I have really been loving the Maybelline Eye Studio in Green with Envy. These colors are gorgeous, you guys. They are simply beautiful. And look at that. It's a wonderful quad. I know it's a bit older. You can find it anywhere, at any drugstore. I've seen them at my drugstore recently, so I know they have it. But those 4 colors are beautiful. They blend really good. They have great pigment. They are nice. And this one, Green with Envy, has just been my favorite in September. I've worn a lot. I love that cream color, and obviously this color would have hit the pan. So I love that. Bronzer wise, I really have been using quite a few items, but one of the ones that I've really been liking is the Revlon Bronze Glow in number 30. And you can see it's like a brick, and it just gives the prettiest sheen. I love it, and it's really nice. So I got that out because I don't use it all the time. I have a lot of makeup, so sometimes I just dig new things out, and this is something I've been using and loving. Definitely been using that. This lipstick by Revlon, the Super Lustrous and Temptress, I might have shown before, but it's been one of my absolute favorites. It's really pretty, and I used it a lot in September. It's just one of those beautiful colors that can go basically with anything. 2 mascaras, one a little bit cheaper and one a little bit more on the high end. I have to say, the Great Lash Loads of Lashes is one of those mascaras that does not disappoint. It really doesn't. I remember my mom using this when I was a super young girl. And it's funny that I'm using it now, but this one has the heart brush. And it really does get in your lashes and builds up beautifully. I love it. It's very reasonably priced. I think it's like $5 or $6. And it's really one of the best ones you can get from the drugstore. And I know people overlook this a lot, but it's wonderful. Another one that I've been loving, which this is the trial size, is the Urban Decay Perversion. I definitely like the brush on this a lot. It's a big, fat brush. Good for really getting volume. This gives you length too. I might have tons of mascara on before I'm done. But it's beautiful, and it holds up well. I really, really like it. Probably enough I'll go get the full size. I had not tried this until recently, and I love it. This came in one of my Ipsy boxes, this shimmer liner, and it's by, who's it by? Nick Cat, New York. It's this beautiful blue, and I've been wearing it just as a liner on the top. I don't have it on today, but the brush gives you really thin line, and it looks really pretty, just a small amount, and I love it, and I've gotten a lot of compliments when I have that on. Another beauty item I have been loving is the LA Fresh Nail Polish Remover Acetone Free 100% biodegradable pad in fresh orange scent. I'm not going to open this because I don't need it opened right now and I don't want to waste it. But these are really nice because when I take my nail polish off, my animals, my cats especially, hate the smell. My family hates the smell. This has eliminated the problem. And it works great. However, right now I've got this gel polish on and I'm not sure about how to get it off. If you know how to, and it's on acrylic overlay, I will probably have to go back. But if you know how to get that off without affecting the acrylic, let me know in the comments. I could sure use that tip. So that's about it on the beauty products. And the household products, let me get those. Just kind of moving stuff out of my way. Okay, so let's go into food. These happy eggs. We believe happy hens lay the best eggs. I'm telling you what, these eggs were bright. They were fresh. They tasted amazing. I was shocked at how well I like them. I think I'm going to show you guys in a video sometime soon a cheap egg versus a good egg. And you'll see why I say that, because there's such a difference in the eggs. There really is. And these eggs were a hit. My family really, really liked them. Now, I do save these for fire starters, and if you haven't seen how I do that, I'll link it right here. And I save these in the fall months for our fireplace. So, yes, I'm very happy with this brand of eggs. I will definitely buy it again. The eggs were amazing, and you'll just have to do the test yourself if I don't show you a cheap egg versus a good egg. There's a big, big difference. There's a difference in the way it looks, there's a difference in the way it cooks, and there's a difference in the way it tastes. So coffee-wise, I tried out the New England breakfast blend. I believe this was $8 or $9 for 12 ounces. It was okay. It's not, you know, great, but I did enjoy it. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it as much as the Jabaiba. And this one, oops, hold on. This one is the Columbia blend, and I like this one much, much better. But this was still really good. This one just, I don't know, the Jabaiba coffee just has a very sweet, easy aroma in any of their line, any of the ones in their line, like the Columbia, the breakfast, the traditional, all of those, they all still have like this very soft aroma. It's not a real strong coffee, not even the Columbia. It's a medium, and it's just really delicious, and it's one of our favorites in our home. Another favorite that I've talked about before in the past, but I recently had to buy another one, is the tomato paste in a tube. This is so handy, and I don't know why more people don't get these. If you only need a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste, you have to take it out of the can and then preserve what's left and remember to use it in time before it spoils. But this saves you. You know, just use it, pop it back in the fridge, and wait on it till you need it again. I think it's brilliant. I just bought one. They're not even that expensive, like $2 or $3, and it's so worth it. If you need a lot, clearly you need a can, but you know, so many of us need them for just a couple tablespoons, and I hate getting a can that I only need a couple tablespoons, and then I have to go, you know, store what's left over. I hate that. I forgot one makeup item. I used up the end of the CoverGirl True Blend, and I was shocked at how much I like this foundation. Found it at the drugstore, not very much money. I'm in shade 14, Classic Beige, and it held up wonderful. I'll probably go buy this again because I liked it a lot. These organic, gluten-free Brad's Raw Crunchy Naked Crunchy Kale Chips with sunflower seeds, cashews, and plain that's the way they have them. Sunflower seeds, cashews, and plain vegan cheese. I didn't taste any cheese in them, but okay. Maybe it's like Parmesan cheese or something, I don't know. So, when I got these, you know, I've heard so many of my friends and so many of you guys talk about kale chips, so I definitely wanted to try them. And I bring them home, I buy them, and I bring them home, and I'm seriously shocked. I'm like, why the hell does anybody eat anything like this? And that was with the first bite. And then something happened, and I fell in love with them and devoured the container. It didn't take long, and they're really healthy, and I was real happy with the ingredients, all natural, organic, and they were delicious. And so I was super, super, super impressed with how they taste. I got the naked ones because I didn't want a lot of stuff on them. But they were super delicious, and I would recommend them. Even for people who don't like to eat healthy, kind of like me, they were delicious, and they are healthy. They're a better alternative to chips, and they taste good. It might take you a couple bites to really taste the flavors and deal with the texture and get used to it. But it was so good, I devoured them. I'm buying more. Another household item is the Downy Wrinkle Release. So, you know, my husband is the ironer in our family. I don't really iron. I just don't find I need to. I hate to iron. I used to do all of his ironing, but he would come back and re-iron over it. So I was like, why am I wasting my time? So for me, this Downy Wrinkle Release has really worked. Sometimes, you know, I will just spray it on something that is a little bit wrinkly, pull on the clothing, and if you can do it before you put it on and lay it out on a flat surface, it really does work, and I've been loving it. And for somebody who doesn't iron, this has been a lifesaver, so I've loved it. Now, a couple other things I want to finish up with are these decals from the Dollar Tree. I want to tell you that I love them. Now, some people hate putting decals up, but for $1, some of them are really cute. I got one above our fireplace. I got one above the chalkboard area right there, and they hold up well. They don't damage your walls, and they're only $1. So if you're looking for some, you know, way to add a few more touches to your home, it's a great way, and they do. They work really well. Next, I've been using up a lot of the Dymo, and I hope I'm saying that right, refill in the clear labels. And I love them. They are just completely clear. I've used them on a ton of projects around my house, and I like them better than the white ones. So I've used like 5 of these this past month. I've loved them so much. I find them at Walmart. They're like $6 for one, and they're amazing. I love it, love it, love it. I need to do a review on that label maker and a giveaway, so maybe I'll do that soon. So the last items, well, physical items I'm going to show you is this Minnie Mouse tape. I got this at Walmart. I don't remember for how much. It was back with the packing stuff. And I've gotten so many compliments on it to everybody I send packages to. So I love that. And I'm working hard to use it up on gifts I'm sending out, because everybody loves Minnie Mouse, and it's just adorable. And the kids have loved it when they've gotten their packages with it, and it's just cute as it can be. I've gotten a ton of compliments on that, and it's just something simple like tape. So, you know, I have really been enjoying a couple new TV shows. Madam Secretary comes on Sunday nights at 8:30, from 8:30 to 9:30. I can't remember on what channel. It's a local channel. It's brilliant. I love it, and I have totally enjoyed it towards the end of September. The same goes with If You Could Get Away with Murder with Viola Davis, another wonderful show. Also in September, we've been loving a USA series called Rush. Scott and I love it. It's about the sexy doctor who kind of works as doing house calls, and he has quite a few issues himself, but it's really good. So we've been enjoying those. I've been reading this new Kabbalah book, The Rules of Engagement, that is super amazing, and it's put me in my place a few times. I had some light bulb moments reading that book. I'll come back, do a review and a giveaway sometime soon. When I finish it up, I got a couple more chapters to go. And that's about it. So I hope you guys are having a beautiful and blessed day. I'll be back very soon with another video, and you can let me know in the comments if you have any questions about anything I showed you. I can help kind of direct you where I found it if I didn't say. So thanks so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.